Welcome. My name is Thomas. I'm here to share in this video another tax scenario that we're going over today. One is dealing with a single father who has two kids that is responsible for. He made over 29,000, so he's head of the household. And so this 1040 form is the main form we'll fill out for everyone. And then on top of that, we show you the income he had was from wages, 29,580. It was all he made. I had household, the standard deduction was 18,880, which left him a net income of 10,780. The taxes on that came out to be $1,078 he owed. At this point, that money carries down to line 24. His W-2 had $2,958 in federal withholdings taken out of it. That carries over to 25D. His earned income credit for having two kids based on his filing status and his income level was $3,862. He had additional $3,000 in refundable child tax credit, another $2,800 in stimulus money, and another $4,478 in refundable child care credit. So those added up to $14,140. And when you add the $2,958 in federal withholdings to that, that made it $17,098 minus the $1,078 he owed in taxes, which has him with a overpayment of $16,020. So that's his refund amount, $16,020. The forms we used to calculate that was Schedule 3, additional credits and payments. That's going to be right here. Boom. In this section. There. We go to 2441, child independent care expense. The person who took care of kids was an individual. So they had to give their name, address, social security number, and how much they were paid. The two kids that was involved in that, how much each kid, uh, and basically how we do that, we take the total of what was paid and we divide it by two for each kid. That's how we come up with that. And with the new changes for this year, they give you 50% of whatever you paid back as a refundable credit. So that's why it's 4478 from the 8955. Then on top of that, the earned income tax credit form where you got the two kids, the socials, the year of birth, some couple of questions we answer in there. Daughter, son, 12 months. Credit another dependent credit form, which is 8812. And the way they calculated that is how they came up with the additional $3,000 he had coming due to the new changes with the reform and all of that. And then from there, we scroll down to 8867. We went over that the other day, how we fill this out. We check box EIC, and we check this child tax credit, additional child tax credit, and other dependent credit box, and the head of household box. So those three boxes we had to physically check, because based on what software you use, it will not automatically do that for you. You might have to manually do that. So you got to know your stuff. And so we went over this here. Number one, say, did you complete the return based on information for the applicable tax year provided by the taxpayer or reasonably obtained by you? That's yes. Number two, if credits were claimed on the return, did you complete the applicable EIC and child tax credit, additional child tax credit, another penny credit? Yes to that. This here, did you satisfy the knowledge requirements? Interview the taxpayer? That's yes. Number four said, did the information provided by the taxpayer or third party for use in preparing the tax returns information reasonably known to you appear to be incorrect, incomplete, or inconsistent? That's no. Because if you say yes to that, then you shouldn't be doing that tax return because that's a big, big red flag. So that question normally would be no, because like I said, if you say yes to that, then you have to make a executive decision not to even do the return. Then we skip down to 5, 6, 7. And like I said, we went through this here, so I won't be going over this 8867 due to this checklist every time we do a return. I won't be doing that. So if you need more help with learning how to fill this form out, then you're gonna have to find a way to uh, elicit someone's help who's gonna be willing to help you do that. And if you can make that happen for yourself, that's fine. Good luck to you, because I won't be doing it. I already got a paid course for my paid clients who see the value in learning how to do their own taxes like a professional. And if you're not one of those people who see the value in doing that for yourself, then it is what it is when it comes to free information. And so from there, we scroll down and we go to Illinois 1040, which I won't be covering no state tax returns uh, in these lessons. Everything's going to be strictly federal when it comes to going over how to prepare individual tax return for yourself. Boom. And so, like I said before, I have a paid program for people who A, always want to learn how to do their own taxes, and B, already going somewhere paying 4, 5, 6, $700 a year to make it happen. This is an opportunity for you to invest in you, where you can save time and money with that process, where now you can learn specific skills that apply to you and how you prepare your own tax return. That's going to save you time and money and make you feel good about that. And so you get 3 years worth of support with the program, where I ask some questions for you throughout the year for those 3 years. I'm gonna give you a platform you can use to do your taxes with for free for the federal every year. The state is $14.99, and after 3 years of support and training, you should be able to go beyond that point and be able to do your taxes confidently on your own without any support. But if you happen to need some support after 3 years, especially during tax season itself, you can always reach out to me and I can help you make sure that everything is kosher before you send it in. And I'll definitely see you in my next